Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday with WINS-DAY. Wednesdays, and when you want to win, it comes with wonder. So today it's going to be called Wednesday Wonders, because being able to have that wonderment of a child, that creativity of a child, I think as adults, some of us get so bogged down in our mind and all of those things that have come in between the beginning and the end. And so we live in this electromagnetic field. And so to remind ourselves, this morning we talked about the feeling wheel. Oftentimes we wonder why people do what they do instead of wondering why we accept this or we reject this or why we feel the way that we do. And that's what I mean about our wonders today. Is I want you to take that adventure to yourself. You could say wonders, WANDERS, or wonders, WOND. WA means like going out on a journey and an adventure, which you can do within yourself. A lot of times we try to distract ourselves with these wonders, but I'm not talking about distracting. I'm talking about the wonder why I do this. So if you're in a relationship or a job or a situation that you don't like, instead of wondering why they behave the way they behave, wondering why I feel the way that I feel. I'm not saying that you leave that job or you stay at that job, but the first step is, like we've talked about, the pause, identifying how you feel. Sometimes we have to do the feeling wheel because a lot of us escape to the addictions. We may not realize that they're addiction, but something we're doing repeatedly that ends up causing us pain, that we end up feeling more intense feelings than the ones we were trying not to feel, is typically how an addiction is, and that could be, it's not like you're a derelict down on streets or anything like that. It can be food, it can be alcohol, it can be drugs, it can be shopping, it can be your cell phone, it can be the internet, it can be sex, it can be so many things. So identifying what we try to escape from when we start to feel feelings. So this morning somebody asked me about blue. On one side of the blue feeling is afraid, on the other side is trusting. So sometimes we're afraid to be vulnerable, and that's part of the one that's underneath afraid. Is there's so many layers. Like when you see this, there's one layer, afraid, then there's another layer and another layer. This is what I mean by wonder. Wonder why you feel the way that you feel and how you want to feel. See, most of us get stuck in what we don't want, and so that's why we behave the way we behave. The same could be said for the other people that we deal with. That's why they're behaving, but we don't have to figure them out. We have to figure us out, our soul's journey, our journey. So I hope today you will wonder about yourself and realize your value, your worth with your wonder, and have a winning Wednesday, because you are a winner. Just one little thing.